What's better, closed questions or open questions? Let's figure this out. Closed questions are questions that start with words like could, would, does, can, was, and they're basically questions that prompt shorter answers. So open questions are questions that start with the words like what, why, how, tell me about, and they prompt longer, kind of more detailed answers as well. So which one's better? Both are just as effective as the other. So a closed question is good to jump into a specific conversation with a customer.
So are you happy with your sales results right now?
The answer to that would be a short response like a yes or a no. So once you've prompted the right answer, an open question is good to really deep dive into that.
Now, if your sales conversion increases by 25%, what does life look like for you when you hit these numbers?
Now, if you've done that right, you should obviously have a nice, detailed response. So the reason why both are effective is because when we meet a customer, we really want them to open up to us so that we can present them a solution. And we've mostly been told to do that by asking open-ended questions. Now, I don't know if you can relate to this, but if you haven't built enough rapport and you just ask someone open questions, they're a little hesitant to answer. They just don't give us the juice that we really need because the strangers ask to them,
What are your problems right now?
so a better way to do this is to fish a little bit. We ask a few closed-ended questions and we wait for a bite. And when they answer, we can actually notice where they start to put a little bit more energy or emphasis or become a little bit more excited about answering that closed question. And then once we have that bite, we follow through with our open question and open them up on that topic that they displayed interest in. And we should now be able to welcome their emotions into the conversation. So the closing statement is, salespeople know that sales is a transfer of emotion. So if we want sales, we need to find the best way to bring the emotions out. So somewhat baiting the customer's engagement through little closed-ended questions and then opening them up with open questions once you have that nibble is a really effective way to do that. Peace.